Hello everyone, and welcome to the long-awaited video. At least in my mind, I have been wanting to make this video for you guys for months and months, and I just hadn't gotten around to it, and I hadn't gotten around to getting my kitchen to be perfect. And then I finally just decided, it's a kitchen, you live here, it's never going to be perfect, and it's more real when you show how it really is. So welcome to my pink kitchen. Finally, you guys get to see my favorite, I don't know, maybe. I think this is the favorite part of my house. I absolutely love my kitchen. Out of everything I've done, this came out just how I envisioned it, and I just couldn't imagine having another kitchen. I love this kitchen so much. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys. In honor of my pink kitchen, I'm wearing one of my vintage pink nightgowns with my little matching robe, and I just wanted to be the most Zsa aesthetic that I could be while still being Annie, because you know I'm like a mold of my three favorite people, Zsa, Blanche, and Nanny Fine, well, Fran Fine. So that's Annie right here. I'm really excited to show you guys, like I said. So I'm not sure really where to begin. I don't have a huge kitchen. I don't have like an island and all that. What you see is basically the main part. Just to go over before I show you guys more detail, when I moved in, this back dark pink wall was actually red, and my cabinets were all white. There already was black countertops, which I love. I think it's perfect and so fitting for my decor, so I was super happy that that was already there. But we did replace the floors, which I will show you guys, which I probably should have like Swiffered or something, but this is real. I mean, in my opinion, the floors are fine, but to my mother who's gonna be watching, it's a different story. Right here, as you can see, is my sink, and this actually is just decals that we put on. These were not here, of course. You can order these decals all over online. We just painted them gold and then put them on here. I'm not a huge fan of my sink. It's pretty old, so the bottom part of it is kind of stained, and I want to paint it. My mom had mentioned painting flowers in here, so if that ever happens one day, you guys will get a video of it. This piece right here, I'll show you guys a closer detail of it. My mom told me to take this out before I showed you guys my kitchen, but I love it. And it doesn't really match, but I don't know why, it just makes me happy. It's like this really 70s swag type of piece, and I loved it. I don't know why, I just love it. In my cabinets, of course, I have dishes, but I do want to show you guys some of my dishes. In my house, as you already know, everything has to be decorated. I still love leopard, but at the time I was like obsessed with leopard print, and so everything has to be leopard. I do like these, but I hate that this design has like that gray patch in it, so I'm slowly trying to replace all of these dishes with these instead. These are a baby pink set that I actually got at IKEA, which was random because when I think of IKEA, I think of more modern home decor, but to find baby pink dishware, I had to pick that up. So these definitely match my home. Like I've shown you guys in thrift hauls, my crystal dishes are here. This cabinet over here is where I keep all of my mugs and my cups and glasses. I'm honestly trying to replace some of these cups that I have because none of them really are like what you would think. Here, I'll show you. So they're kind of a hodgepodge. This was a free cup that I got from Red Lobster. This is a cup from my childhood, from McDonald's when they had the Shrek movie, just random things like that. But this is actually one of my favorite cups. It's just a plastic straw cup. I just love that it has the straw. So shit like this, I love. That's like the most exciting part of what would be in my cabinets. Everything else is just food, and I don't think you guys really care about that. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod now and show you full detail. Okay, so this first part of my kitchen. So right here is actually my back doors. So this leads out to my back deck area, and then you walk in to my kitchen. So this part over here is just where I keep Zsa's food and all of her snacks. She's a very spoiled puppy. If you have a dog, they should have an ample amount of snacks that they eat on all day. or you shouldn't have a dog. This is a vintage spoon that kept my keys in. The most beautiful kitchen cabinets in the world. My baby pink cabinets with my Swarovski knobs. And I'm sorry, the light is like not giving me a good shine. It's glaring because I'm filming this as the sun goes down, so I'm sorry. But that's the best part of the cabinets. And then under here is actually a vintage planter that I just use for utensil type of stuff, you know. Keep all of that there. I have my Hello Kitty cookie jar. I'm really not a fan of Hello Kitty, but it's cute and it matched in here, and I just keep flour in here, like baking flour. Blender. I was gonna move some of this random stuff off of the counter, but I was like, again, I want to keep it real. Like, this is how it is. This is how I live. So I have my blender for my morning protein shakes. Here is just, you know, everyone has the junk drawers. I have a junk drawer, you know, the drawer for plastic bags. And then again, my crystal knobs. These were actually vintage that we got off of eBay, and it was perfect because it came in like a set of 6, I believe, and I needed 4. I don't remember, but I know it was perfect. My dishwasher that I don't use, I hand washed because I am cheap. And as you can see, some hand washed dishes. So right here, you know, when you're washing, you can look out the window. And here is that piece that I was talking about. My mom says it's dirty and gross, and I don't know why I love it. I think it's so cute. So here it is. I literally paid like 75 cents for it at the thrift store. And then above it, hopefully I can give you guys a good view. Oh my God, one of the lights is out. Okay, see, this is real because that would have bothered me if I kept putting it off. But there you go, when the lights is out. So anyway, I have this clock up here that doesn't, well, it works, but I don't have a battery in it because I don't use it. And it's Barbie, and it says, I wasn't designed to do housework. But look at her outfit. Oh, I love it. And then on my window, of course, I just made that gold. And I have my 2 little cherubs. I love these cherubs. These are actually metal, they're not plastic. And I just love the detail on them and the size of them. And I think they look so beautiful right there. And you know, following down the sink, I have this cute little decorative clock. This is this random little fairy garden I got at a baby shower, and I thought it looked cute on the windowsill. And I want to show you guys my soap because I just got it. Look how freaking cute in my kitchen. This is a glittery pink soap. And I just keep a little gold lion here because of course he matches and he looks nice. So over here I have my K-cups, which I barely ever use, but I have some. And my Thug Life nightlight, which I think just goes perfectly in here. You know, just some cooking oil. Cook your food in olive oil, don't use butter. A toaster oven, knives. See, the only thing about this black is every single crumb shows up. And then just your usual electric stove. I wish it was gas, but it works. And then I always keep a hand towel on there that matches the kitchen, of course. And then over here we have the okay, this is the ring light cord, so ignore that, but we have the Keurig, and then I keep my little sweet and lows in this crystal dish. And here's the overview of that corner of the kitchen. So every single cabinet has the not woodworking, what would you call that? Embellishment. Every single cabinet has it. And then above here I have this gold piece that I believe was meant to be like in front of a fireplace, but the store was going out of business and I think we got it for $6, I want to say. It was really cheap and it's actually pretty heavy. My mom was thinking of like a cool way to make it into a canopy above the bed. I just stuck it up here and I thought it looked really cool. It gave it some more detail, and then I weaved the ivy through it. And at the top of this cabinet I have another gold cherub just looking down. I also have stuff up here, but I like that up there, the pedestal. I purposely put that there to match. This, I honestly didn't know where to put, and so I shoved it up there. when my parents were moving, my mom was getting rid of it, and you guys know I'm addicted to fake flowers, so I couldn't just let it go to waste. I had to take it. I didn't know what to do with it or where to put them, so they've been living up there for a year now. So here's an overview of the whole kitchen. Oh, I forgot to mention I have a leopard rug right here, of course. And like I said, I don't have like a huge kitchen, but I love it. I just love my kitchen so much. So here is my floors that I was talking about. Well, my mom and dad put this in. It's a cherry blossom tile. So if you look closely, it actually has pink veins. And I just love this. I just recently regret that I didn't put it over there in my dining room because it is so pretty. But I'm obsessed with carpeting. I honestly would have put carpet in my kitchen if I could have. I love that whole look. So I have carpet everywhere but here. Beige color in person looks like a gold. So it ties in with the whole kitchen. You know, just the fridge adorned with a bunch of junk. If your fridge doesn't look like that, you're not living. I like magnets and such on there, so there's the fridge, that's boring. And I have the matching cabinets up there. Now you can see right here is where it goes into the dining room, but I am saving that for a separate video because I am crazy, and in my eyes the dining room is not complete yet. So behind where I just showed you is my little breakfast bar that is again painted pink with the matching gold embellishments and Swarovski knobs. And then below it right here is Jaja's food. I just wanted to show you this because I thought it was super cute. I got these bookends that I didn't know what to do with for the longest, and I had them on the shelf up until recently. They're so heavy, I was like, these are the perfect door stops. So I use them at my front and back door, and they just look so perfect. And in between the cabinets, I have another little embellishment, flourish, whatever they're called. This is the other side of the breakfast bar. Everything kind of looks washed out because I have the ring light on. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be able to see it because it always picks up really yellow on camera with all my gold. But I have these little stools here that I painted that gold part. I don't really like them, but they work. I painted that back part gold, and I put pink crushed velvet on them, if it's gonna focus. And at the end, you see I have these two gold flourishes that just look so perfect right there. Right here is where I usually have a lot of fruit, but I haven't been to the grocery store in a while, and so I just put these snacks up here. I thought it was a good little snack station. And above it is just my pots and pans. Over here, I just have these flowers that are slowly dying on me because I suck at keeping plants alive. And I just keep my mail here in this little pink mail pen holder. And I have a little fountain right here, which unfortunately doesn't work, but I just stuck it there because it's cute. Is a shelf that I keep my wide array of hot sauces on. Oh, I forgot to show you my keys. Okay, so right next to the door, I have a fork because that ties in with the spoon, which is on the other side of the door, which I will go back over there and show you something else in a second. But over here, I just wanted to show you that this is one of two. This is one of my spice racks. This one I don't like as much. The other one will be featured in the dining room video, but here's the smaller version. And above it, I have, of course I'm blanking out right now, I believe it's called an infinity light. I'm not 100% right now, but my grandma actually had built-in mirrors like this in a bar in her old house, and it just really brings me back to my childhood and her old house, and I just loved it. I was so intrigued by it back then that I searched for one because these are hard to find, and when I found one at a thrift store, it actually had Jesus right here, but sorry Jesus, he had to go. And now it's just a nice little infinity light. What I was just saying that I forgot to show you is above my doors I have these two keys that just look pretty. And over back near the fork, I have my little rhinestoned switch plates. Most of my switch plates have something on them, but I wanted to show you guys these ones because they're right here. So that was my kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was everything you imagined. It's my dream kitchen, my Barbie kitchen, and I just can't imagine leaving it, but at the same time I can't imagine one day when I have an actual house that has a big kitchen and what I could do with that. Also, I forgot to mention, a pink kitchen doesn't mean that you can't get a man. I know a lot of people seem to forget, but it was actually very, very popular to have a pink kitchen back in the 50s and 60s. The pastel colors, it's not crazy to have a pink kitchen. And I have a pink kitchen because I am not married, so I can have a pink kitchen. But having a pink kitchen doesn't mean that I won't be married, because it's just a color. And it's a beautiful, wonderful color. Since a lot of people seem to think that their husband wouldn't let them do this, or good luck getting a man. And if a man truly loves you, the color of your kitchen won't dictate how he feels about you. Please make sure to subscribe if you're not, to see more of my house. If you didn't know, if you're new here, I am into home decor, and I love over-the-top, different, more vintage style decor. So please be sure to click the bell for notifications when I upload more videos. Like I said, the dining room is on its way. It's right behind you guys. I just have one thing I want to do to it until I feel that it's complete. Also, as I mentioned in my last video, but if you are new here, I did make a Instagram page solely for my house and my home decor posts. So that will be down below. Please be sure to follow the Penta Palace and like and share this video. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.